Olá, olá, I'm Ana Santos from PT4U Portuguese Lessons Online. Welcome to one more week, one more video. You know that every week I have one video for you dedicated to learn a little bit and deeper in our language. Sometimes it's vocabulary, sometimes it's some rules and instructions regarding. Today, it's a question that a student of mine did about a simple word, good. And so today we'll practice it for today. So like I was saying, let's make questions and understand this idea of the meanings. So today is about questions and about how good it can be. What you have here, you have the how to say it in Portuguese, then with some examples. The first thing that I would like to talk about is what you have in brackets, is that small é que. É que, what does it mean? Absolutely anything. It's something that you'll hear it mostly, that much more than you can see it written, because it's a way like it doesn't mean anything, but it's good for us to have to gain some time while we are talking. So we'll have this, and you find, maybe you recognize it, you find it everywhere, this é que. And just the expressions, como é que, quando é que, porque é que, quanto é que. Again, you can completely delete it. I mean, you can say como, quando, porque, quanto, and that's it. You have here some examples, and then you have sometimes, because depending on the question, you need a structure for the answer also. So the word how. How is the word como. With the example, como estás? How are you? Or when, quando. See, with a D. Quando parte o avião? When does the plane take off? And if you think, especially if you come from a German language, compared to the Portuguese, there's no inversion of the sentence. Everything is placed in the same place, how is in a positive sentence. Porque que o mar é salgado? Why the ocean is salty? And then because this idea, why? Because in English, you have also in Portuguese this idea, porque que o mar é salgado, porque. So basically you repeat the same word. Why? Because it's the same word in Portuguese depending on when it's a question or an answer. And then comparing how much, quanto. See the difference? Quando, when, quanto, custa. This is about the idea of how much. Then you have the idea of how many, okay? And it can be, when you first see, it can be the first word, but with the idea of how much is quanto per se, as you saw, there's no options here. When you talk about how many, you're asking for how many some things that you are counting in this case. So what we're going to need here, we're going to need, remember, to dance the same music. If the things that you are counting are masculine, singular, feminine, plural, you need to change the word in order to apply to what you're referring to. That's why these four examples for masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. See the examples. Quanto pão comes por dia? How much bread do you have per day? Pão is a masculine word, so quanto will be finishing with the O. Quanta farinha precisas? How much flour? Flour is feminine in Portuguese, that's why quanta farinha. And then how many eggs? Ovos, masculino, plural. How many eggs does this cake have? And finally, how many chairs? Feminino, plural. How many chairs does this room has? So what you have here, you have to dance the same idea. Quanto, quanta, quantos, quantas. And finally, which one? qual or quais. Imagine, this is used especially, imagine when you can imagine in your head giving a closed list, and then people need to pick up and choose one of that list. And that's why you use this idea, qual or quais. In this case, you only make the distinguish between singular and plural. See these examples. Qual é a tua cor favorita? Which one is your favorite color? So imagine there's colors, and then you need to select one of that list. So qual, point at it, select one. Or quais cidades portuguesas tu conheces? So which are the cities, the Portuguese cities you know? Again, a list, and then I need to grab some of these answers to you. And for today, that's a wrap. I hope the question words are very, very useful. Don't forget, also in my exercises that I always published on every Friday, you'll find some online exercises regarding to this. And I hope they also can be easy and practical in order to complement this idea. You find these videos and all the other videos. So far, it's almost reaching the 100 videos in my YouTube channel. And don't forget also to have a look on my Facebook page. Every day you have new things, new notes, new ideas, my insights, one thing per day, just to have a look. Meanwhile, if you're in Portugal, if you're Portuguese, if you love Portugal, don't forget, have fun. Ciao, ciao.